Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lampard plays it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Over to the other side. Mahrez. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Azar. Timber. Ajax do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Kaka. Iniesta. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Neymar. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Incoming delivery. And he's there to belt it away. Rudiger. Hazard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he plays one through. Now it's Aubameyang. Big chance! Goal! Ajax! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the right. That's very neat. Can he get on the end of this? Now the delivery. Oh, it rattles the bar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. There's the header! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
30 minutes gone. And it's Neymar. Iniesta. Kaká. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's Rijkaard. And he's well positioned here. Up he goes! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence and...
Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Lovely feet. He's played it back.
that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Climbs up big! That's another chance! Oh, and he's following up! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Ajax can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Mahrez. Can he get away here? Chooses to go crossfield. Neymar. Hoisted. Gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kaká receives it in a good position here. Big header! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Hernandez, and it's Neymar. Kaká. Kante was in no mood for any of that. Kaká was alert to the pot. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Mahrez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they can counter here. Now it's Aubameyang. Iniesta. It's a promising position. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gooooo wins the duel this time. Ajax have reclaimed it. That's been cut out, well played. Hernandez. And that is out of play. And it's Iniesta. Kaká has created one goal already. Rijkaard. And it's Denzel Dumfries. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Neymar. Gooooo. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is good alertness. Rudiger. Rijkaard. Vardiol. Neymar. Now Kaká. Now it's Mahrez. And he's managed to get free. Quick look, then plays it in. Cleared away. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Aubameyang is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And he's forced to go back. Dumfries. And this is Van Basten. That has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Lampard with the cross. Kaká. It's a pretty loose pass. Saliba. Adams. He's looking wide. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Threads one in, looking to play him in. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
10, Van Basten. Number 18, Hazard.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
6, Frank Lampard. Number 97, Aubameyang. Coming on the
Son
field, number
or
11,
Conte.
Mbappe.
And it's Isco.
Number 15,
Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Face-to-face with the keeper. Chance, surely! Got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ajax take the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now it's Isco. Isco! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Ajax go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rudiger. Saka. Now Mbappe. Vardy! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vardy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Added time.
And it's Ribery. It's a really well-measured ball. Crunching tackle. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gets into some space. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Park Ji-sung does well to stand firm and defend it. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Oh, what has happened here? Backward it goes. And this is and the finish! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
We are glad to inform you that
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Lampard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he welcomes it in. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira gets a foot in here. And it's Timber. Cruyff. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Searching pass he's played there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rodri has got himself a free kick. He's having a good look here. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Cruyff!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Del Piero. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ajax, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lampard knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? That is good alertness. Messi's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Dembele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Just tries a shot! Goal! Ajax! First blood drawn. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found Lampard! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Ajax couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Lampard is behind this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Aubameyang! That was travelling. And it's lofted through here. Can he get on the end of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lampard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Out towards the flank. Chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And here's the chance to counter. Now, he's got space here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield. But he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
KD.
Brzezinski. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through. And this is Rooney. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. Well, that pass isn't the best. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's played it back. And it's Conte. Lampard. And this is Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking tidy in possession. Cruyff! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
After 24 minutes is number 14, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
Sukhothai have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, super ball!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gravenberg opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lampard promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. And this is Cruyff. And the finish! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's found a way through. In by Rooney. It's a goal kick. Ajax are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Hazard is herring after that one. Hazard on a charge down the left. And he's had it nicked away. Lampard. And here's Van Basten. And this is Messi. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And they can counter here. Rosicki.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Conte. Lampard. That has been slung wide. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cruyff knocks it into space. And this is Hazard. He's got full. Well, that is remarkable.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Ajax come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Conte. Saliba. And it's Conte. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This might... Van Basten! Caught offside that time. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Country, number 22, Hazard.
Gabriel.
Coming on the field, number 5.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Number 18, Mbappe.
Substitutions
There's
taking
no doubt
place.
it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And a chance! And that's really well manoeuvred. Çalhanoğlu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And Koundé. Gravenberg. Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here. Good running, strong and purposeful. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Ajax have a free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
So, what can they come up with here? Now, who's going to be first to this? Defending was strong and firm. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Alvarez. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gabriel. And it's Çalhanoğlu. That's an imaginative pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well played. Lampard. Van Basten. Rijkaard. And it's Lampard. Conte. Timber could try cutting inside here. Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cross to the back post. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Tries to get it clear. Chooses to go back. Now it's Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's their second corner of the game. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
18, Mbappe. Number
Saliba.
10, Thomas Rashitsky.
That's alert
Number
and sharp
25,
and very well played.
Nuno Mendes.
Can he get on the end of
Coming on the
this?
field, number
Well, I'm not quite
45,
sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates
Number
were
2,
very annoyed.
Roberto Carlos.
Substitution in progress.
Van Basten. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Driving forward, looking for options for movement. He's through, now is he in? Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Azar. Now Van Basten. And it's Van Basten. Koundé makes the interception. Cantona. He's in a great position here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, what has happened here? Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now that's well seen too. Aubameyang. Saliba. Now it's Thuram. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Ajax are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Timber. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lorenzo Insigne. That's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Thuram. Lampard knocks it into space. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Thuram. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And it's Timber. And here's Kubo. Well, they can break here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Aubameyang looking to get on. Insigne! He's missed, but not by that far. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Wirtz gets into some space. And he whips, climbs up. It's fallen kindly here. He will be livid with himself.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Looking for options for movement. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Played back in. Hazard! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Van Balten can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Passing nice and neat. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Adams. Timber. And it's Lampard. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard. Oh, it's a great ball here. Rodri. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now it's Bellingham. And the shot's on here. Good take, and is he in? Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Lampard. And it's Hazard. Can he get it through? Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
Ajax really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Thuram! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Lampard plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
So, another set play. Decent hit from there.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Thuram receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard. Thuram. It's Park Ji-sung. Adams spots it and intercepts. Thuram. Lorenzo Insigne stood up well to him there. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Threads one in. Lampard. Ajax still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Kubo. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Kubo. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the counter is on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Thuram, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Wirtz. And it's Aubameyang. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Gooooo. Oh, important interception. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Wirtz. There he goes, motoring forward. Has a shot! Top class from Turan! He's got himself an absolute peach. Ajax are level. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 97.
Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
El dorsal 10. Rooney. El dorsal 25. El dorsal 13. Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good spread. Isco could try cutting inside here. Defending of the desperate variety. Ajax have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And he's heaved it away. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Ajax get their fourth corner. Cleared without hesitation. And he's on it, it's Van Basten! That is a brilliant interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's there to belt it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Van Basten. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Rooney. Now it's Villa.
Pretty robust defending.
He's looking wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is chance, surely! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Ajax complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Gooooo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that will be it. Ajax have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Ajax leave it late, but in the end, it was great. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Portugal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a play-making goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a great chance for a shot! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Wirtz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, crossbar! Too close for comfort. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Timber cuts out the pass. Park Ji-sung. First quarter of an hour gone. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, what a mistake! Now, can he find a finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So, a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution in progress.
Van der Sar looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, and he's away. Now, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Doué, Luis Suarez, Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Luis Suarez! And it's in!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's Park Ji-sung. There's the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brahim Diaz. Rijkaard. It's Lampard. It's a searching pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ajax looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that's gone loose. And he's been shifted off it. Gooooo has created 1 goal already. Driving on and making good... Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Portugal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not gone well. Can he get it through? Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. Valverde. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Park Ji-sung.
There will be 3 minutes
Cristiano
added
Ronaldo.
time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well measured. Lampard. And there's the end of the first half.
Ajax are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Ajax are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we're underway again. Valverde. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Van der Sar. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's having a hit. And it's there! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Ajax blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Keeper's dealt with that. Gooooo. It's run loose here. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. There's no flag. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on. It's a good foot in there. Do it. Now it's Haaland.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That is good alertness. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here comes the corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Lampard plays it short. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, we're underway. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better.
There's the shot! That's a sharp pass. Picked out brilliantly. Wirtz! Oh, what a be quick to recover this. Vermi looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's managed to get free. And he's whipped it across. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Kubo. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's onside. Can he finish? And it's Lampard. Timber makes the interception. Saliba. No, he's not getting his way this time. Out to the left it goes. That has found him in acres of space. Ajax are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
That's very neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's been caught on it here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Timber has it in a wide position. Lampard. Azar. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now, can they get him away? Messi looking to run onto it. He rises! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. Timber spots it and intercepts. Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Kubo. Timber has it out wide and in space.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. And a chance! Goal! Lazio! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Lazio are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to...
Decent chance! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, important interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, delightful ball. Thuram receives it in a wide position. And this is Hazard.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
1 minute added time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Saliba knocks it into space. That's an excellent interception. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here.
And a quick
but
reminder
there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Ajax, number 19, gooooo.
And we're underway again.
Number 18,
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Lampard, great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good take in a good area. Vermin. The ball's gone astray. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Hazard. And it's Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho gets into some space. And it's hoisted clear.
Lazio clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Ajax do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
It's Van Basten! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And The second half is off to a flyer. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rijkaard. Ajax have got it back and they'll have another go. This looks promising. Hoist it in. Lampard.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Palmer. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. And it's Wirtz. Ah, he's given it away. He's beaten the last man. He's dealt with that really well. Wirtz. Rijkaard. And this is Van Basten. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. And it's Palmer. Palmer, good purposeful running this. Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Lazio surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Serginho. Koundé. And it's played forward. Can he get it through? He is on the finish! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution for Ajax, number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Substitution.
Messi. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's through now, and he shoots! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 9, Neymar.
Lazio blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the shot! No mistake! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Number 9.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game.
Just the keeper to beat! Plenty. Big chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. That's face to face with the keeper. Now, chance, surely! And it's in! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Ajax playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. That's a good foot in there. He might be in here. Oh, it's beyond the defence. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. And that will be it. Ajax suffer a...